Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Angie. I'm a psychic medium who resonates with the Twin Flames Soulmate Collective. So I am actually in this energy of taking a different type of approach the way that I typically do my readings. So today, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different because I want to see in terms of the energies right now that I'm working with, how some stuff energetically will be shifting for me. So with that being said, today's reading is going to be a very blunt AF type of reading. So what we want to know is, how do they feel about you? So this is going to also have an extended reading as well. So if you guys, of course, are called, you can check out the extended too. I will leave links to this down below in the description bar of this video. So before we tap in, guys, I want to remind you guys that I do a giveaway every month to 2 lucky subscribers that has a chance to receive a free personal reading by me. So all you have to do to be entered into my draw is like, comment, and of course sub to the channel for a chance to be entered into my giveaway. So yes, without further ado, let us tap in. So we have 3 piles. We have pile number 1, which is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. We have pile number 2, which is the Tarot of the Divine. And last but not least, we have the Modern Witch Tarot. So do your thing, pick your pile, and I'll see you folks in your reading. So hey, pile number 1, thank you guys so much for joining me today in your reading. So this is if you chose this tarot here, the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. This is going to be your reading. So guys, we're going to be doing a blunt AF type of reading in terms of what the hell does this person really feel about you. So we're going to see how they really feel, a little bit of their thoughts in terms of you, and kind of like a little bit in terms of what energy this person is currently working with at this point in time, guys. So let us tap in with the feelings that cards, just to see how this person is really feeling and why they're feeling the way that they feel about you. So let me just shuffle. So this is something that I'm doing new as well, because I typically shuffle off camera, but let's see. So I just have my window open, guys, so you guys might hear a little bit more natural sounds for this reading, because yeah, I just, I wanted some fresh air. So let's see. We have your safe, we also have your motivated, and let me get one more. Thanks, spirits. We also have lonely. All right, so let me shuffle this deck. So I feel like this person feels a tremendous amount of safety when they're with you. It's like, I feel like you have this type of energy with you that's very much like a motherly type of spirit or essence. Even if you are a male in body, I feel like this is giving me the energy where you are either like a emperor, which is like a real protector, provider type, which you make sure that folks around you are always feeling safe and secure, and that they're always feeling really good when they come around you. Like, your presence is definitely something that this person values. So that's their true feelings. So let's see the safe. The Tower. So I feel like this person, their true feelings about you is like, when they think about you, I feel like you also represent a level of new beginnings for this person as well. Like, I feel like with this Tower card, I'm noticing that there's like a devil here in the picture described and stuff. So this is giving me the energy that I feel like when they basically met you, they may have also been staying in some sort of comfort zone, but you kind of like really shook that. Like, you changed that. You kind of rocked their foundation in a way as well. So for a lot of them, I feel like this is a situation where their heart was very much closed off to love. But ultimately, I feel like it's giving me the energy where with you, you kind of came in as like a temptation for this person to make changes to the way that they had been conducting themselves. So this person felt a tremendous amount of upheaval, as well as they feel like they also felt a level of passion, as well as a fresh start, like some sort of them coming out of their comfort zone to try something new, is the vibe that I feel that this person has towards you. So this person really sees you as I'm hearing worthwhile. So they feel like you are very much are worthwhile, them going through all of these rapid changes and rapid transformations as well. So let's see this motivated card. So we have here the Five of Swords. We also have the Ten of Cups in reverse, and we have the Empress in reverse. So I feel like in the past, this person was in some sort of situationship or situation in general with some sort of distorted feminine here with the Empress in reverse. So what I feel is that this person may have been used to dealing with a lot of distorted feminines in the past, or just people that were very toxic. So I feel like this person was used to always being that protector, that provider, that support system for a lot of people in their life. But ultimately, when they met you, I feel like this is where they had to basically go through some sort of transformation. So it was like your relationship or connection could have been something that was very much hidden. Like you guys had some sort of hidden affair, hidden type of romance, something like that. But I feel like it caused a lot of upheaval, but it made them want to change. So I feel like, in the past, they may have been investing in very toxic connections, but when they met you, it basically caused them to want to take charge, to want to better their life, to level up, basically, if that makes sense. So you represent the essence of leveling up and really taking action in terms of this person's life. I feel like for a long time, this person was fooling themselves. So you could have been dealing with someone who had very much traditional beliefs, beliefs about relationships, beliefs about life in general. And this person was very headstrong, I feel, as well. So you guys could have also been dealing with some sort of air sign, I feel. So that's Aquarius, what I'm missing, Aquarius, Gemini, or you could have been dealing with some sort of fixed sign. So that's like Taurus, Scorpio, and I think Aquarius is the fixed as well. So yeah, I feel like you could have been dealing with some sort of fixed sign, and that's Sun, Moon, or Rising, where a lot of their beliefs and ideologies about life definitely was not what you represented. So you were an energy that this person was not used to encountering or not used to dealing with, basically. So because of this person, I feel now is motivated in terms of wanting to be there to kind of like work on the connection. So let's see this lonely. Why do they feel lonely, spirits? So we have here the Knight of Wands in reverse. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. We also have here the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Coins. Okay, so this person is lonely because I feel like you probably ended the connection, or there was some sort of separation or limited to no contact that was happening between you guys. So I feel like this separation has probably been going on for, like, I'm hearing for some of you, like 3 months, could have been 3 weeks, but there's something about the number 3 that's really significant and standing out to me as well. So I feel like this person in your absence is now kind of like evaluating that they kind of want to work on building this connection with you. Like, I feel like this person now recognizes that there's some sort of legacy, some sort of family life, some sort of longevity in terms of their lineage can be created with you. So this person is kind of like thinking about, you know what, I want to try to take action, because I feel like with pile number 1, if I don't, I'm going to lose my opportunity forever. So they're recognizing now that in the past, they may have been very passive in terms of taking chances. A lot of them, I feel like as well too, didn't want to work on their healing. I feel like you might have even offered them the ability that you guys could have healed together or worked on this connection together, but they kind of were not taking you on your offer. So now that, you know, you've pulled back your energy and you've taken a step back, or you've stopped investing the same way that they would have, they've kind of been stuck with some sort of distorted feminine here with the Empress in reverse that has really been, I'm hearing, really like pushing this person and been just kind of like using them, taking advantage of them, making them feel like shit, basically. And so because of that, this karmic basically is what cracked open this person's heart. Because before, I feel like this person's heart was definitely closed off to love, relationships, connections, to you in general. So now their blunt feelings towards you is that they really want to try their best to take action. Like, this person kind of like is recognizing that you were their support, whereas in the past they may not have seen you. But their true feelings now is centered around the fact that they recognize that you weren't just here to basically screw them over or hurt them just like what other people did, you were actually here because you were sincere. You truly cared about this person and you really wanted what was best for them in general. But now this person kind of like learned the hard way based on their inability to want to better themselves at that point. But I do see here that this person is trying their best to figure things out, but they're going to require a little bit of time, I feel, to kind of like get themselves together. Because I feel like if this was your twin or soulmate, they kind of went off the divine plan and they kind of did a detour with here with this karmic, this Empress in reverse. And so because of that, they were very much investing emotionally into this connection and they weren't seeing anything in return from that. So now they have to have a course correction by spirit, which is going to allow this person to get a little bit more enlightened. Like, I feel like they know that there's something different about you, but it's like they're not in the energy of taking action. They're thinking about it, but they're not actually taking action. So it's kind of like a stalemate, right? Where you guys are kind of like in this energy of just kind of going back and forth, but there's nothing tangible yet that has substantially grounded or actualized at this time for both you and them. So with that being said, I am now going to take this to the extended, where we're going to be finding out in terms of a conversation. I feel like this pile is definitely going to have some sort of conversation that's coming up soon with them and their person. So I'm going to take this to the extended now, where we're going to find out in terms of how that conversation is going to go. So we're going to pull cards for your side in terms of how you're going to respond to the convo, and we're going to pull cards on their side in terms of how they're going to respond to what you have to say. So we're going to have a complete dialogue happening between you and your person to really see what is going to happen next between you guys. So thank you guys so much. If this is your reading, I thank you guys very much. Don't forget to like, comment, and sub to the channel. I am sending you guys love and light. Take care. Hey, pile number 2, I thank you guys so much for joining me in this reading. So if you missed the intro and you're new here to my channel, my name is Angie. I'm a psychic medium who resonates with the Twin Flame Soulmate Collective. If you feel called, check out my website. I do personal readings and other services such as coaching and spiritual clearings and other cool stuff. I'll leave links to this down below in the description bar of this video. So guys who chose pile number 2, this is going to be the blunt AF. Their sincere truths about how they feel about you. So this is their honest feelings towards you. This reading is also going to have an extended where we're going to be having a conversation between you, DF, with the DM to see what the tea is between your situation and how the DM it would respond if you spoke to them. So let us now dive in to this book, this tarot stuff. When I say book, so I feel like for you, pile number 2, there's definitely a lot that has to be said. Some of you guys might actually benefit from doing some journaling or just kind of like finding a way to really channel those thoughts. Because I feel like your person has a lot to say, or they, you know, and you too also in pile number 2 may have a lot to say about your person. Or you might actually enjoy reading, or that's something that you guys do together, is reading or something like that. I'm being told as well too may resonate for some of you. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna reshuffle this. Usually I shuffle off camera, but I've been called to switch things up a little bit, so that's what I'm doing. Being in my true Cancer essence, going with the flow. Alright, so let's see. This person's sincere feelings about pile number 2, spirits. We have here energetic. I'm also hearing that this person is getting a lot of pull in their sacral chakra towards you, pile number 2. So it's like you kind of like, and see we have understood at the back. So you guys have this mutual understanding about each other. So I feel like when this person comes around you, their sacral gets pulled to you. So this person's honest feelings about you is that there's a lot of sexual energy, I feel like, surrounding the both of you guys. So they feel pulled to you, they feel drawn to you. Every time they go around you, it's like a breath of fresh air. I'm being shown, and even right now, my sacral is pulling. So that's telling me that, yes, this person gets a lot of activations in the sacral. I feel like you also inspire this person creatively as well, too. Like, I feel like you guys have some sort of niche or something that you guys enjoy together. And this is something that this person really cherishes about you. So let's see their feelings. Let's see why energetic is here. The Six of Coins in reverse. So in the past, I feel like this person was used to being an overgiver in a lot of connections that they were in. So they were with a lot of people who may have requested a lot from them, that may have wanted a lot of things from them. But I feel like you, pile number 2, do not require your person to give you anything. So it's like you're really genuinely, sincerely like that companion type of person. I'm hearing I want to be down. So it's like you're always down to really have a good time with them. You're also always down to give to them. You're also always down to be there with them. So I feel like you're not an energy that this person is used to encountering. They're used to being the person that is the overgiver in a lot of connections. And sincerely with you, pile number 2, this person does not feel that. So they feel like you are different. You're not like everybody else. Sometimes I do think this person could give you a little bit more too, pile number 2. So make sure you guys are definitely asking for stuff, because they also have to be in this energy of giving and receiving. It's all about a balance, right? So I feel like they feel energized because you do not just take from them, you also give to them. But also at the same time, I feel like this person kind of sometimes kind of takes a little bit from you too. But they feel like you're not greedy, you're not stingy. They feel like you are always there for them and you always support them, is what I feel. Okay, so let's see. Let's spill the tea. So we have here the High Priestess. We have here the Seven of Cups. And we have the Star. And last but not least, we have the friggin' Two of Swords. Okay, so what I see here, guys, truthfully, is that this person, I feel like for a long time, felt like they wanted to explore their options until they got caught. So I feel like for you guys, it's a situation where this person is coming forward to say that they are embarrassed, right? They feel away because you may have found out that this person may not have been entirely honest with you. And I feel like this is a situation where a lot of you guys had felt that in your intuition. So there's something here about some information that was brought to you guys that this person feels embarrassed about. So I feel like something too as well is that you call them on their shit. So their honest feelings about you as well is that you also are somebody who calls them on their bullshit. So you're not afraid to call out this person, which is something that they really like too, but it also scares them at the same time because they feel conflicted. It's like, how does pile number 2 fucking know this information? I didn't tell them. So it's like the energy that like, oh my gosh, like I always have to be thinking one step ahead, trying to make sure that I dot my T's, cross my I's when I'm dealing with pile number 2. So it excites them, but it also creeps them out too at the same time. So you might also resonate as a psychic medium like myself, where you're very intuitive and you also might be a reader too. So it's like, okay, so they're telling me about what my soulmate usually says to me. So he's like, you're spying on me today. So so basically it's like a situation where you might like have that insight knowledge, where you might like have the ability to like spy on your person, but not really spy. It's more of like finding out the tea, the info about what they're doing. And it's something that embarrasses them because they cannot lie to you, you know? So because they cannot lie to you, it makes them feel like they always have to make sure that their options or what they're doing is in check. It's like they can't bullshit you, they can't lie to you because you're going to know. And I think this is something that makes them intrigued by you, but it also makes them sad too at the same time. So it's like a conflicting type of energy that this person has where you're concerned. So I feel like a part of them feels embarrassed because they may not have always been honest with you, but every time that they lie to you, you call them on it and it's something that they know. So their feelings about you is that you are very much in tune with your spiritual self. You are in tune with knowledge, right? Esoterics, being aware of things. So it excites them, but it also creeps them out at the same time. So this person also feels like they want to really try to work on themselves. Like this person feels when they compare themselves to you that they're inaccurate, like they don't feel good enough. So it also embarrasses them to say that, you know, they're a type of person that likes to be in charge or control of situations. but it's like you kind of like always follow your intuition, and you know a lot of things that this person doesn't know or is not familiar with. So it's like something about, even I'm hearing like your education or some sort of standing or position that you may have, pile number 2, that this person doesn't have. So they feel embarrassed when they compare themselves to you, because you yourself have more insight than what this person has, basically. So a part of them is intrigued, but they're also scared too at the same time when they think about you in terms of their feelings. So let's see ignored. So we have here the King of Swords, we have the Nine of Wands, and we have Justice. So what I feel by this is that this person, I feel like knows that they have to always think, like, it's like when they communicate with you, they're always thinking about, okay, how do I respond to pile number 2? How do I feel about pile number 2? So a lot of them feel that they want to try to use logics in terms of their heart space where you're concerned. So it's like they feel ignored because you're somebody who definitely is a speaker of truth and only wants people to come to you direct. So you could be some sort of fire sign, I'm hearing. So it could be like Saggy, could be Leo, could be some sort of fire sign. Like you have this wittiness to you, but also feistiness. So they're telling me to pull from the Numinous deck as well. So I'm going to do that just to get some clarity, because I feel like there's more that needs to be said about this too. So just bear with me, pile number 2. So I'm a Sagittarius ascendant, so I'm very witty, right? So you might also resonate with that as well, where they try to think that, okay, I'm going to try to like up one pile number 2, but it's like you always have some sort of witty remark or some sort of witty answer to this person, I feel like, as well. So let's see. They want me to pull from here. So let's see what the Numinous has to say. All right, so that fell right out. So again, reputation. So again, as we talked about, it's like you might be somebody who's mainly focused on your career right now, or you have some sort of platform or some sort of achievement, I feel like you also have as well, that makes this person feel very like ignored by you too, pile number 2. So it's like a situation where, again, it's like you have a higher standing than what they have, or they perceive it to be that way, right? It's not really probably true, but in their mind it's the truth. So this person, in terms of their feelings, is that they can't compare to you. Like this person has a very bad self-esteem. Like they look very down, they feel very bad about themselves in a lot of ways, but they don't show that. So on the outside, they may present as someone who is very intellectual, very intelligent, very smart, knows everything, whatnot. But then when they compare themselves, if you guys have had, let's say, some heated arguments or just conversations in general, they feel like you always stand out, you always beat them, is what I'm hearing. So it's like in their mind, their feelings towards you is that they really want to try to find a way to level up to match you. But I feel like in a sense it's kind of like some sort of karma for them too, in a way, because if this is, let's say, your twin, then it's showing them that they can't get away with the same bullshit that they pull with other people. So their feelings for you is that when they come dealing with you, they got to come correctly. Like they know that they cannot, because I'm hearing you'll just mash them up. So you'll just tell them like, look, like I'm not willing to take this. I don't know where this is going. I don't know what you're doing. I don't want to listen to anything you have to say. This is ridiculous. Like that's the vibe that I'm feeling from this. So this person feels ignored because I feel like you right now are focusing on your money. You're focusing on your bag. You're focusing on your career. You're focusing on your achievements and leveling up and stuff like that. And so this person, when they compare themselves, they feel inaccurate where you're concerned. But I feel like this is also forcing this person to take action and also to stand in their power too. So they like that when they come around you, their feelings are that when they're with you, they have to level up, they have to be better, they have to rise to the occasion, they have to be on their best. Like, you know, they have to be their best, they have to make sure they deal with you correctly, they got to make sure that they're there for you too. So it's like a situation where they realize that, you know what, there is some sort of purpose to this connection. Like in the beginning, they may have thought like, what's the purpose of this? Why are we together? Why do I feel drawn to them? But as time is going on, I feel like they're recognizing that you guys actually have a lot more in common than what they thought you guys had. So they're showing me like some skills as well too. So you could be a Libra or dealing with some sort of air sign, and that's sun, moon, or rising. And I'm hearing fire sign as well prominent for this too. So what I feel as well is that this person now is recognizing that you also match their competence. You guys are an equal. So part of them is like feeling like, you know what, pile number 2 is super cool. I really like pile number 2, but you know, I have to make sure that when I come correctly, I come correct to pile number 2 as well. So now we're going to take this bad boy to the extended, where I'm going to be diving deeper and we're going to be having a conversation back and forth between you and your DM or your person. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. I did it for pile number 1. It was super cool to see all their tea and drama in terms of what is going on with them and their person, and their person's responses to them and whatnot. So we're going to do the same thing with you, pile number 2. So if you're called, of course, you can join me in the extended. I will leave links to this down below in the description bar, or you guys can book that personal reading on my website. So I am sending all of you guys lots of love and light. Let's take this bad boy now to the extended, where we're going to get a juicy convo back and forth between you and your person, you and your DM, to see what would they say. Like, what's the theme that's currently impacting the connection right now at this time. We're going to be finding out the tea on that. So I thank you guys very much. Sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hey, pile number 3. This is if you chose this deck here, the Modern Witch Tarot. So right away when I pick up this deck, I feel the energies that there's some sort of new beginning in terms of the feelings that your person has for you at this time. It's like an old person who's basically returning from the past. So this was actually, in case FYI, this was actually my very first tarot deck ever that I had purchased. So it's kind of like reminding me of some nostalgia vibes that your person is currently thinking in terms of their feelings towards you. So I feel like this nostalgia vibes was brought on by some sort of truth or some sort of mastery. So like an inner strength that this person has felt towards you. It's like a divinely guided type of situation where this person is now taking charge, taking action based on some revelations that have now come to the forefront. I feel like there was some sort of change of perception or some sort of turn in the tide that happened that basically enlightened this person to want to take action towards where you're concerned. So let's see their feelings though. So that's quite interesting. Oh, so I forgot my intro. My apologies, guys. If you are new here, where are my manners? If you guys are new here, my name is Angie. I resonate with the Twin Flame Soulmate Collective. So if you were called and would like to check out any of my reading services or stuff that I do, check out my websites, angiesawakening.com. So those of you who have been with me for a while know that I am Twin Flame. I'm also a coach. I do a bunch of cool stuff. So yeah, I thank you guys very much for your support of my channel, your support of me as I go through my own journey, and I support you guys as well, the collective. I'm forever grateful and blessed to be able to provide my talents to the collective community. So let's see, guys. Let's see this person's feelings. So we're gonna get in. This is a honest as fuck interpretation of this person's feelings. Pardon my French. So maybe some of you guys out there might actually have some sort of relationship in France or connection to France. I feel that as well too for some of you guys who may resonate with this as well. So let's see their feelings. Like a European heritage. Like I feel like you guys may have even had some past lives situation even in Europe is a possibility, is what I feel too. So we have here cooperative, overwhelmed. These cards kill me. Every time I look at them, it kills me. Consulting with friends and family and uncomfortable. Okay, so right away I feel like this person is now in this energy. That's probably why I was feeling like the turn of the tides, like a turn of events. It's like something happened where you may have had to reach out to them for help, or they had to reach out to you, or it was like some sort of dream or premonition that they had that actually came to the forefront. So it was like some sort of epiphany, aha moment is what I feel by this card when I look at it. And they realize, because I'm noticing here that they're kind of looking at each other and stuff. So I feel like there was something that you mirrored to them where it might have even took them back to the past where they may have needed your help or vice versa. So it kind of like triggered, I'm feeling, their heart as well as their root chakra. So there was some sort of root and heart chakra activations, and sacral pull is kind of like what also made this person now feel these strong feelings towards you. I feel like there is some sort of deep love here where this person really cares about you tremendously. This person is actually recognizing that you guys are stronger together as a team than you are separated. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like this person may have thought for a while that you guys would have been better apart. But what they're recognizing now is you guys are actually stronger when you work in collaboration together. So there's something about your heart that really triggers this person, and something about their heart that triggers you, and something about some sort of financial imperative, I feel like, is something that this person realizes. Like you guys could invest in something together or just work together in general. So this person is feeling overwhelmed because I think these feelings kind of came to them as like an epiphany. It was like they were good. They thought they had it under control. They thought they had suppressed their feelings. They thought that they had gotten over you. They thought that they would be able to manifest some new beginning without you. But they recognized that the new beginning that they went in wasn't so much of a new beginning. It was like they still were holding on to these nostalgic old vibes, feelings that they had for you. So what they recognized was that you were the one, pretty much. And their feelings have just been growing, and it's been taking them over. Like you have literally been consuming their every thought. It's like they think about you, you're in their headspace. Like it's like, oh my god, it's like you kind of like came in their head and just took over. It's like everything just bombards them, reminds them of you. And it's like I keep hearing like, stop, I don't want to think about them, I thought it was over them, I thought it was over her, or I thought it was over him. But it's like, no, they're not over you, they love you. That's what their feelings are. Like the truth, brutal, honest truth, this person is in love with you. They don't know why they're in love with you. They know that it's just something special about you that they just can't put their fingers on. So they're overwhelmed, they're shocked, they are just like, their feelings are coming at them. They want to talk to you, but then they're scared. So it's like they're holding back, and that's why they're consulting with friends and family. And these new feelings that they have, or these feelings that they've now come into recognition about, makes them incredibly uncomfortable, because this person has a problem with vulnerability. They don't like to be vulnerable. So when we try to hold back and resist and not be vulnerable and whatnot, this is where our feelings then come at us and like like a Mack truck. It's like, boom, one day this person was good, the next day they saw you or they had something that reminded them tremendously about the past of you, and then they were like, fuck, I'm not good, I want my person, like I love them, I want them, and I really want to work on this connection. So let's see this cooperative card. So they're returning back to the past because they've gotten the clarity. They thought that they could have had a new beginning without you, but they couldn't. So we see here, 8 of Swords. So this person, again, thought that they were stuck in some sort of illusion or cycle, or like some sort of limiting belief that they had about themselves. So they thought that, you know what, you might have been trying to control them or control the flow of this connection or relationship or situationship that they had. But I think this was just them projecting a lot of their insecurities and baggages on you. So this person, again, wanted to work with you, but they thought that if they worked with you, that you would just turn out to be some controlling bitch, basically is what I'm hearing, that would have just tried to manipulate them, control the situation, and they would have been trapped and bound and confused in the same cycle with you. But I heard that this person is recognizing now that it's not the case. This person wants to take action. So we see it here. So they went from being stuck, being paralyzed in fear, not sure of what to do, not sure of the motives, to now wanting to collaborate, work with you, really take action on this connection, because they recognize that this could be their only opportunity that they have to really collaborate with you. Because especially if this is some sort of twin flame soulmate journey, I feel like this person as well is recognizing or coming into recognition that if they don't take action soon, they're going to lose you for good. And then the feelings that they have, they wouldn't have been able to express that to you because it would have been too late. So this person is recognizing that in order to be able to ground this connection, it's going to start with them taking action, them taking charge, initiating the conversation, initiating the collaboration between you and them. in the past, I think this person was very passive, but they recognize now that being passive is getting them nowhere. So if they want to manifest this new beginning, it's going to call for them to deal with a lot of situations. It could even be something too that they're trapped and bound in as well. They're recognizing that they need to free themselves now and take action before they lose their opportunity to be with you for good. Let's see why this person is feeling overwhelmed. So again, we have the Magician. So it's like a restart, a rebirth. Like, I feel like this connection really makes them have to dive into all of their elements. It's like their feelings about you. So it's like Cups energy, where they're being pulled at in terms of their heart space. They're being pulled at in terms of their root with the Pentacles. They're being pulled at in terms of the Swords, which is communication, and the Wands. They're feeling the spark of creativity, this action towards you. So it's like they're feeling all of their feelings at once where you're concerned. So because of this, it's like it is overwhelming for this person. They're not used to feeling all of these feelings towards anybody. I feel like this person is very much a guarded person. They could even be like a vigilante of some sorts, where they're always kind of like thinking one step ahead, because in the past they had maybe like not been able to see the bigger picture for people, and then they got burned. So they thought with you they would try to, you know, maintain this level of control. But what they recognize now is that no, they need to like get out of their headspace and take action. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, right? Because we see it here with the Magician. I also feel that very strongly. It's like a Virgo type of energy, and that Sun, Moon, or Rising, where this person and that will not resonate for everybody, but that was just an FYI, a side note. So what I see here is that this person is now trying to find all of their strength in order to take action where you're concerned. So let's see. So yeah, they're kind of like stressed out, and a part of them wants to just like be passive about it, but the other part is like, no, you got to take action now. So their feelings towards you is wanting to take action, wanting to express some sort of truth that they had repressed for a very long time. So they are getting some support from, I'm hearing like a counselor, or could be a family, like a close sister or brother, someone who they trust. They are talking to them now about the situation. So they're getting guidance, they're getting advice about how to move this forward, because what they're recognizing now is that what they did in the past was indecision, not taking action, telling themselves that they're caught up with something else, was where the connection may have gone into a stalemate or could have ended because of what happened. So now they're realizing that if they want to progress, if they want to find their happiness, their love, their fulfillment, that is going to require them to really, really, really push themselves to be able to express truth, to express their heart, how they feel, to also be able to show up for you as well. So being very practical minded. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Tauro, Virgo, or Capricorn as well. And I'm also feeling Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio too. And I'm also hearing Gemini may also resonate with this as well. So it's like they know now that they need to really, really work on this. So again, it's like, as I talked about, the Wheel of Fortune, a turn in the tides. It's like something may have happened that took the connection from some sort of stalemate with this Four of Swords to now this Wheel of Fortune, where luck is now on their side. So it's like the wheel has finally turned. It's like some sort of situation that they may have been tied in as well. Could have been a court case, children, or like a marriage, or something that was I'm hearing non-conventional. So like maybe this person was opposed getting married, and they may have married somebody else over you. Or it could have been a situation where this person was like, I'll never live with a female, or I'll never do this, and it's like it happened, and it was like their worst nightmare. So I feel like for some of you guys, you may have kind of, I'm feeling like I told you so type of energy as well, where you may have warned or tried to prevent this all from happening, but it's like you were trying to prop the situation up, and they were propping up another situation with someone else. So because of that, you just let the shit fall, and now it's like things have kind of like been rebuilt, and now the cycle has turned, where this person is now in their feelings. So maybe in the past you were in their feelings, your feelings heavily about them, and you're like, nah, forget it, I'm not even gonna stress about this situation anymore. And the moment that you release that and let the universe take its course, that's now where this person is now wishing and hoping that the wheel would turn in their favor, and that they'll be able to really embark on this new journey with you. It's like fool's energy mixed with like luck mixed with destiny. So there's something here, and you could be dealing with, this is Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. You could be dealing with one or two of those signs, I feel like, as well. Sun, moon, or rising may resonate with that. So it's like something that they were very fixed on, because these are all fixed signs, right? So something they were very fixed on, like they, again, I told you, like that non-traditional type of belief, or a belief that they may have had since childhood. It was like you may have called their bluff, basically, where you walked away and then they recognized that this belief that they had is garbage, like it no longer resonates with them. So because of that, now they're willing to do the work, and they're willing to work on this because they realize that if they don't, they're going to be gone for good. So let's see why they're feeling uncomfortable. So we have your Eight of Wands. So we already know why. They're feeling uncomfortable because they're being pulled towards you. So as I talked about, this person definitely has issues with vulnerability. So a part of them feels conflicted because they feel that soul pull, that pull towards you in the sacral, and it's something that's divinely guided too with the High Priestess. So it's like they feel uncomfortable because Spirit is pulling them to come towards you to take action. And I'm noticing here this kind of looks like, I don't know, I'm getting like this weird image. It's like vagina. I don't know, I'm thinking about vagina. I don't know why. It's like, I feel like there's a sexual pull as well too that's like really igniting them. They're like, no, I have to see my person, like I have to go back. So it's like the vibe is like this person wants to come back, and I feel like it's like reconciliation mixed with conversation that's going to happen, and this person now is going to want to give to you equally. In the past they didn't, but now they do. And it's like they really want to be able to stand their ground where this connection is concerned. And that's what's making them feel uncomfortable, because they're like, I shouldn't be feeling like this. I thought I had closed out the cycle with them. I thought that I had moved on. But deep inside, I still have these deep feelings towards pile number 3. And it's really driving me crazy because I don't know what to do with these emotions that I have deep inside for them. So guys, this is what I have here. So I'm going to take this to the extended, where I'm going to be doing a conversation back and forth between the DF to the DM. So if you're in a DM situation or a DF situation, then you guys can just flip the energies. But I'm going to be channeling messages about how this conversation, because I feel like this is going to be a major I'm hearing life-changing. So for a lot of you guys, it's going to be some sort of transformation, big type of conversation that's going to be had between you and the DM, or you and the DF. We'll take it as it resonates for your situation, and it's really going to change your perspective about how you may have saw this person, as well as even help you to progress as well on your journey. So if you guys are called, I'm now going to take this to the extended. But of course, if you could like, comment, and sub to the channel, that would be appreciated, as every month I do giveaways to 2 lucky subscribers that have a chance to win a free personal reading by me. So all you have to do is like, comment, and sub to the channel to be entered. So I am sending all of you lots of love and light. Now let's take this bad boy over to the extended. This is going to be juicy to see how this situation is going to play out. Love and light, guys. Take care.